Hadzabe women preparing for evening romance. The Hadzabe Bush Tribe of Tanzania lives a traditional hunter-gatherer lifestyle, deeply connected to nature. While their days are spent hunting, gathering, and taking care of their families, the evenings bring a time of relaxation, storytelling, and romance. Love among the Hadzabe is simple, natural, and rooted in mutual attraction and companionship. As the sun sets over the vast African savanna, Hadzabe women prepare for the evening, engaging in natural beauty rituals, traditional dances, and intimate moments with their partners. 1. Natural beauty rituals of Hadzabe women. Hadzabe women have their own unique ways of enhancing their beauty and preparing for a romantic evening. Without modern cosmetics, they rely on natural elements from their environment to cleanse, beautify, and adorn themselves. 1.1 Applying natural scents and herbal oils. Women may rub fragrant herbs and crushed leaves on their skin to create a natural, earthy perfume. Some use plant-based oils extracted from seeds to moisturize and add a glow to their skin. The use of smoke baths is also common, where they sit near burning aromatic wood, allowing the scent to soak into their skin and hair. 1.2 Decorating the body with ochre and clay. In special moments, Hadzabe women may apply red ochre or white clay to their skin, similar to other indigenous African tribes. These natural pigments not only enhance beauty, but also protect the skin from the sun and insects. Some women create decorative patterns on their faces and arms, making them stand out in the dim firelight. 1.3 Braiding hair and adorning with beads. Hadzabe women take pride in their hair, often styling it in simple braids or tying it back with leather strips. Beads, shells, and seeds are used as jewelry, adding aesthetic appeal and cultural significance to their appearance. Some women wear small handmade accessories, crafted from bones, stones, or natural fibers. 2. Preparing for evening gatherings and romance. Evenings in the Hadzabe community are social and lively, filled with music, laughter, and courtship rituals. This is when men and women interact freely, strengthening their connections and forming relationships. 2.1 Gathering around the fire for storytelling and laughter. As the day ends, families and friends sit around the fire, sharing stories of the day's adventures. Elders tell folk tales, tribal myths, and hunting legends, passing down wisdom to younger generations. Laughter fills the air as both men and women engage in playful teasing, jokes, and riddles. 2.2 The role of music and dance in romance. Music and dance are an essential part of Hadzabe culture, especially when it comes to romance. Men often play simple instruments like wooden flutes or clap rhythmically, setting the mood for dancing. Women participate by singing, clapping, and swaying gracefully, making eye contact with potential partners. Women participate by singing, clapping, and swaying gracefully, making eye contact with potential partners. The dance is playful and expressive, often including light touches and laughter, allowing attraction to grow naturally. 3. Courtship and love in Hadzabe culture. Unlike in many modern societies, Hadzabe relationships are based on freedom of choice and mutual respect. There are no forced marriages or rigid rules. Men and women choose their partners based on affection and companionship. 3.1 How Hadzabe men show interest. A man may express interest in a woman through gentle teasing, storytelling, or playful interactions. Sometimes, he offers a small gift, such as a piece of wild honey or a well-crafted arrow, as a symbol of affection. If a woman is interested, she reciprocates with smiles, laughter, or direct engagement in conversation and dance. 3.2 Romantic moments under the stars. Hadzabe couples enjoy private moments under the vast, starlit African sky, away from the group. Love is simple and pure. There is no pressure of material wealth or formal ceremonies, just genuine connection and companionship. They might whisper stories, dreams, or plans for the future, strengthening their bond in a peaceful, natural setting. 4. The simplicity and purity of Hadzabe love. For the Hadzabe, romance is not about wealth, status, or elaborate rituals. It is about genuine companionship, shared survival, and deep understanding. No dowries or extravagant weddings. Relationships are based on mutual attraction. Men and women contribute equally to daily survival, making their partnership strong and practical. Romance is built over time through trust, shared experiences, and a deep connection to nature. Evenings among the Hadzabe are not just about relaxation, they are about bonding, joy, and the beauty of human connection in its purest form. Would you love to experience an evening with the Hadzabe under the stars, surrounded by music, laughter, and romance? The Hadzabe Bush Tribe of Tanzania follows a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, meaning they traditionally do not grow crops or prepare dishes like fufu, which is a starchy staple commonly eaten in West and Central Africa. Instead, their diet consists of wild game, honey, tubers, and fruits. However, if the Hadzabe were to experience fufu, it would likely be introduced by visitors, neighboring tribes, or cultural exchanges. Cooking and eating fufu with the Hadzabe would be an interesting fusion of traditional African cuisines, combining a West African staple with the Hadzabe's wild meat, baobab fruit, or roasted tubers. How to cook fufu in a traditional setting: fork and knife with plate fire. Ingredients: cassava, yams, or plantains, boiled and pounded. Water. Steps: peel and chop the cassava/yam/plantains. Boil them in water until soft. Mash and pound the mixture until smooth and stretchy. Shape into balls and serve. Eating fufu with the Hadzabe. The Hadzabe typically eat roasted meat and tubers, so fufu could be paired with grilled antelope, monkey, or baboon meat. Instead of a soup, they might use wild honey or baobab fruit as a dipping sauce. Since they eat communally, fufu would likely be shared among the group, eaten by hand while sitting around a fire. Would the Hadzabe like fufu? Since they are not used to farm starches, fufu would be an unusual dish for them. However, its soft texture and energy-rich content could make it an interesting addition to their diet, especially if paired with their favorite wild meats and honey. Cooking, lunch, and eating with the Hadzabe Bush Tribe, a traditional feast in the wild. Spending a day with the Hadzabe Bushmen in Tanzania is an unforgettable experience, especially when it comes to their unique way of cooking and eating. The Hadzabe are one of the last hunter-gatherer tribes in Africa, living entirely off the land. Unlike modern societies, they do not have refrigerators, supermarkets, or stoves. Instead, they rely on hunting, gathering, and traditional fire cooking techniques to prepare their meals. Lunch with the Hadzabe is not just about eating, it's a cultural experience, filled with teamwork, storytelling, and a deep connection with nature. Here's a detailed look at how they hunt, gather, cook, and enjoy their midday meal. 1. Hunting and gathering for lunch. Bow and arrow. Before the Hadzabe can cook, they must first find their food. Their meals are based on what is available in the wild, and this varies depending on the season and location. 1.1 The morning hunt. Sun with face. Bow and arrow. The Hadzabe men wake up early to hunt for fresh meat. Using handmade bows and poison-tipped arrows, they track down small and medium-sized animals such as guinea fowl bird, dik-dik, a small antelope, deer, warthogs, boar, baboons, monkey. If the hunt is successful, they carry the animal back to the camp for roasting. 1.2 Gathering wild plants and honey. Herb honey pot. While the men hunt, women and children gather food from the environment. This includes baobab fruit, rich in vitamin C, wild tubers and roots, for carbohydrates, berries and edible leaves, wild honey, which is one of their favorite energy-rich foods. 2. Cooking Hadzabe style, fire and simplicity. Fire meat on bone. Once food is gathered, it's time to cook. Unlike modern cooking methods, the Hadzabe use open flames and simple techniques to prepare their meals. 2.1 Preparing the fire. Fire is made using the traditional friction method, rubbing two dry sticks together until they produce a spark. Once the fire is lit, dry wood is added to create a strong flame for roasting. 2.2 Cooking meat over an open fire. Meat on bone fire. The Hadzabe do not use salt, spices, or sauces. They believe fresh meat has its own natural flavor. The meat is simply roasted over the fire on wooden sticks. Sometimes, they place the animal directly into the flames to burn off the fur before roasting. Once cooked, the meat is cut into pieces and shared among the tribe. 2.3 Eating raw organs for strength. The Hadzabe believe that some parts of the animal should be eaten raw for maximum strength. The liver, kidneys, and heart are sometimes eaten immediately after a kill. These organs are rich in iron, vitamins, and nutrients, helping to maintain their strong immune system. 3. Eating together. The Hadzabe food culture. Family. Man, woman, girl, boy, fire. Unlike in modern cultures where people eat separately, the Hadzabe eat as a community, sitting around the fire and sharing everything equally.
Tuh.